Hi and welcome back to my saucy kitchen. I'm going to show you how to make really easy, delicious Brussels sprouts. I know everyone hates them usually, but this is fabulous. You roast them, they come out, you'll never have tasted anything like them before. So all you need is a dish to roast your Brussels sprouts in. Good olive oil, salt and pepper, as simple as that. So I'm just going to show you, it's just important how you prepare the actual Brussels sprout. So what you do is you just cut the end off like that and take off any of the dirty outer leaves, which that hasn't got too many, and then you put a little X at the top. I'm not 100% sure why you put the little X at the top, but that's what my mum did, so I'm just copying whatever she did. And then another thing, make sure when you're taking the leaves off that you don't take off too many, or else you'll end up with no sprouts. So you want to make sure they're all about the same size, because when you're roasting them, if obviously they're too big, they're going to come out like bullets and no one wants to eat that. And if they're too tiny, they'll be little burnt offerings. So, okay, let me just move that out of the way there. So what we're going to do is salt. So it's just whatever how much salt you like to have. So probably like a 3/4 teaspoon of salt. Sprinkle some of that on. And then some black pepper. Sprinkle a little bit of that on. Lovely. And then you're going to put your olive oil. I would guess a couple of tablespoons. I'm just going to measure that out because I don't usually. Right, so that was 1 bag of Brussels. I've got 2 tablespoons. And then what I like to do is actually use my hands to coat the Brussels to make sure you want to make sure each one of them is covered in the oil, so then they brown really nicely. So that's all, just whiz them around, make sure they've all got salt and pepper on. Give them a little massage. So you can see they're all like glistening with the oil. And so that was lovely. So that was 2 tablespoons of oil, which was plenty. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to bake them for about 30 minutes to 40 minutes, just depending on your oven and the sprouts. About 15 minutes in, just go in and give the pan a little shake, just to make sure they're stirred around. Oh, usually I'd wash my hands, but I can't, I've got a sink here. So I'm just going to pop them in the oven, like so. Give them a little shake. The oven is 400 degrees, you want to make sure it's nice and hot. And as I said, we're going to time it for 30 minutes and see where they are then. And then I'll come back and show you what they're like. So it's been about 15 minutes. I'm just going to have a quick peek at my Brussels. Have a look in there. So as I said, you want to give them a good shake and give them a little toss around so the other side can get browned. But as you can see, they're starting to get a lovely colour. Oh, it's a bit hot in here. Alright, be back again in 15 more minutes. So here we are, 30 minutes later. You've got these amazing I can't say Brussels sprouts today. Roasted Brussels sprouts. All you do is transfer them to the bowl you want to serve them from. And I promise you, they absolutely taste delicious. I even like these little crispy bits that come off the side, like that. Honest to God, they're fabulous. It's so weird. But obviously if you don't like burnt crispy things, and I've got a thing for burnt crispy things. So that's so simple. There we go. Gorgeous roasted Brussels sprouts, and I guarantee if your family have never eaten Brussels sprouts or complained about them before, cook them this way and they'll be Brussels sprout devotees for the rest of their lives. Okay, toodles for now.